two, one. Grand rising and welcome to Good Morning Experts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index, the voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others not only but the man who is the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment. We're talking about the man who has the reputation of being a master builder. He's a six-figure ring earner, gold legacy member, and the first shareholder in Washington, D.C. We're talking about the man of courageous conversations, Uncle Jock.
Woo! Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Thank you, Troy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. The ball's all yours. Take it away.
All right, all right, all right. Well, we'd like to welcome everybody to this turned up Tuesday at the biggest, baddest CEO meetup on the planet. Again, this is Jacques Vaughn, aka Uncle Jock, and I got 3 questions for y'all. We are in the tip drill version of Pass the Ball. I got 3 questions for y'all. Come off of mute so I can feel your energy. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Fired up.
Woo! And what's up?
My
income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody gets a
Everybody
green
gets a
sheet.
It's a green sheet. Here.
Everybody gets a green sheet except for the DJ. So DJ, whoever's in the building is in the building. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Take this one.
what I'm gonna do is
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
all right, all right, all right. Troy, also, if you can, if my if my audio starts to get stuck or something, please let me know.
Will do.
All right.
Will do. All right.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take the ball and I'm gonna pass it to a lady who joined us a few months ago. And when I tell you, she just slid on in and blended right on in, and is a part of our USAX family, not only because she joined USAX, but because she is putting in this work. So without any further ado, Jennifer Petty Cash, what you got going on this morning?
Good morning, everybody. I am working very hard this week on passing my Medicare Advantage certification. I got paid yesterday. um, and I've got 2 quotes I'm working on too. So I'm getting into it. I'm getting it done.
Oh, and here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, once you do it, once you come through the process, you know, some people come from other companies and some people start from scratch. The whole thing is once you're ready to hit the track and you do it, like you just put in, Jennifer, what was it, 4 deals the other day?
6.
5, 6,
6.
6 deals. See, once you get a taste of doing that, guess what? Just do it again and do it again and do it again. Great work, Jennifer. And who are you passing that ball to?
Well, I see a hand up of my recruiter. She's a wonderful lady. And Tiffany, take it away.
Good morning. So, I clear my throat. Yesterday, I was out in the Hillsborough area, and convenience store, and my phone rang. It was a Culpeper phone number. And y'all remember when I told y'all I had to do some reverse psychology on that warden
Mm-hmm.
when he was telling me some stuff, and I was telling her I needed to talk to him about some insurance. So I'm on the way to Mitchell's, Virginia, to where, if anybody know, y'all don't know because I don't share this personal business, but my fiance is incarcerated in Mitchell's, Virginia, and I had to get off on the warden about his time. So I'm headed up there to talk to a couple of these employees because they called me. I didn't call them. They called me yesterday. So I'm gonna be turning in a lot of stuff because come to find out that the state offers this wacky 401k where they don't get a lot of percentage in retirement savings. So guess what I got? I got this black bag back here that's gonna teach them about some retirement savings. We're gonna do a couple of applications and green sheets, and then I gotta go back to Hillsborough, North Carolina, and talk to this gentleman and his wife because he had a kidney transplant 3 years ago, and now he wants to set himself up. So
Right. All right. Good
So I'm
stuff.
feeling pretty good, and I'm feeling positive because I'm in a competition, and whoever is in this competition better be competitioning because they know we be coming with that fire and we ready. So
I
we
love
ready.
it.
So
All
I'm
right.
hyped.
All right. Well, Tiffany, who are you passing that ball to? But first, let me say, great job, great work. And, you know, we're in a position where when opportunities present themselves, there are two things we can do. We can either miss it or diss it, right? It's easy to say, you know what? This opportunity is here today, but maybe I could go goof off today and maybe it'll be there tomorrow. You see, you taking advantage of the timing. You're taking advantage of being in the moment. You're not waiting and letting no time lag and letting some of that money fall off the table. I hope y'all picking up this nugget. It's early in the morning and she's focused on her way to make something happen. So thank you, Tiffany, for sharing with us. Who you passing that ball to, miss?
I just want to. It's 5 away from me, y'all, and I don't care. I got up at 5:45, so I'm ready. I'm gonna pass this ball to this lovely young lady, which she is a new mother, and she is so soft spoken, and she is knowing 100% of this business, and she is killing it silently, and she comes on every so often to let us know what she's doing. Miss Erica, if you would please come off and give us what you got, girl.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, y'all. Man, I'm so excited. I've been continuing reaching out to the influencers. I have some meetings today, different follow-ups scheduled with people for today. I'm really excited. Instagram kind of tried to shut me down a little bit. I've been maneuvering, but I think I found my final maneuver for them. So I'm just super excited and really excited by this 3x5. And I'm gonna pass the ball to somebody who I have a tremendous amount of respect for. My heart is kind of heavy because we were teammates a while ago, and now we're competitors. So I definitely have a tremendous amount of respect for Dr. Mark, but man, oh man, I sure hope my team's uh, above them on the scoreboard for this 3x5. So none other than Dr. Mark, I'd love to hear what you have to share with us today because you always dropping nuggets.
Thank you, Erica, this morning. That's awesome. Just great to hear your testimony and how you keep grinding and doing the great things you're doing. And team for life, family for life. So we're all in the village together, but I am a competitor, so I understand. So this morning, I just want to share, yesterday we heard that message about Myron Golden, and what got my attention was the word obey. A few years ago, I got a little deeper into that word, and a lot of times you don't understand, the word obey means just listen. Obedience equals listening, and when you listen to somebody or you hear somebody's name, the urgency is to call them immediately because you know that maybe their business opportunity or maybe an opportunity to be protect them with insurance, with life insurance. So this morning, I got up, one of my activities, I thought about my cousin, shot him a text this morning about his retirement, and I know I'm going to get a text back. But also wanted to share, I was driving the other day and we covered a family with policies. A small business owner owns a little small auto shop here and where we live. So we covered with policies a couple months ago, but I heard clearly go back to him and ask that auto shop, do they need group insurance? So I went back last Friday and I asked him they needed group insurance. His mother was at the counter because it's a family business. Guess what she did? She sent the list of their employees to me and my wife so we can start working on that group insurance. So listen to the antenna telling you who to call. Sometimes we let that word go by or that person's name go by and we dismiss it. So if you hear somebody that's on your heart, just pick the phone up. You never know what's going to happen. So I just want to share
Yeah.
that nugget this morning. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Hey, Dr. Mark, real quick too, because this might shed some light on some folks. You and your wife, you all are working the business together, right?
Yes.
So when prospects come up, like the person you were just talking about, or like you said, you called a family member early this morning and just kind of kept that slow drip process in place. What does it look like? Paint a picture. What does the day look like for Mo Money Mo and Dr. Mark when y'all wake up, go through your day? Like, are y'all together? Are you apart? Are y'all calling each other? Like, babe, I got this prospect on the line. You might have to follow up. Like, what's that look like?
We do work with our strengths and weaknesses. One of the things my wife always says, she said, you're the talker. You always like talking to people, you know. And what happens is, well, sometimes I'll go out and talk to some people or show talk to some people. And what I realize my strength may be communicate with people and I'll bring it in back to the house. And she'll help me set up the applications. And I write applications too. But we work off each strengths and weaknesses. She has her own home office and I got my own office. So we both are
Right.
working on our leads. She's working on her leads, you know, reaching out to people. And also, she's been busy with some of our team members. One of our team members keeping her busy with green sheets. So she's helping our team member get onboarded. I'm helping some team members get onboarded. We're like, man, we're gonna stay super busy because we know the blueprint works. So it looks like in the morning, man, we're getting up and our activity is moving because we know that, man, our team is our team and we're gonna grow as faster as our team as we grow faster. But they have to feel that energy, Uncle Jock. They got to see us doing the business. They got to see
Mm.
us helping them do the business. So that's what it looks like. We are on a team, we're on a mission. And man, it's not easy every day, but I know what, man, we know that this is what God has given us as a vision, and we're not going to
Right.
stop. Yep.
Well, real quick too, before you pass that ball, thank you for sharing because I think that definitely could help some people. The one thing that you talked about, you were talking about something that you extracted from the message yesterday, which was the word obey, right?
Yes.
And you know, we're always talking about the the process of having a team, having coaches, having players, and then having a playbook, right? And the reason that I'm even mentioning it is because there are going to be times, you guys, where you're not going to feel like things are in place. You're not going to feel like the things that you have in your toolbox, you're going to feel like your tools in your toolbox aren't working. You're going to feel like your playbook isn't working. You're going to feel like your coaches aren't working. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of times when you have those feelings and you really take a long look in the mirror, guess who a lot of times ain't working? It's you.
Yeah, it's us. Yeah.
And the reason that I'm even bringing this up, because I got a call yesterday and I got a call where somebody said, you know, I want to be moved to another team. Can I get moved to another hierarchy? And my first response was I was getting ready to go in response mode, like almost defending everything. But then I was like, you know what? We got the same playbook, right? We got the same plays. It ain't it ain't what's happening on this side of the fence. So I'm cool with that. You feel me? What I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, before you start pointing fingers, before you start saying things don't work, before you start saying, I don't know if this is for me, I'm going to challenge everybody to at least go to work before you make that assessment. Is that
Right.
fair?
Yep.
Go to work before you make that assessment. And I just wanted to shine the light on what you talked about, Dr. Mark, when you said obey. That's a strong word, right? But when you're with a team, when you're with a family, when you're with you got to trust something or somebody. That's the importance of having a governing process. A governing process is about putting things in place to restore order. And we have that in place. So I just want to, like I said, pull over, spin the block, shine the spotlight on that part right there. Thank you for sharing, Dr. Mark. And who are you passing that ball to?
Thank you, Uncle Jock. I know I'm going to pass this ball to an incredible woman of God. I know she's out there making it happen. I believe she's in Texas. Always give us nuggets of wisdom. Dr. T, give us some insight this morning.
Oh, Doc Mac. Thank you so much. I don't know if I can match that, you and your wife. Oh my God. Families are gonna be blessed, blessed indeed. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to shout out my team member, this woman, I tell you all, woman on a mission. Miss Josie. I tell you all yesterday, 7 o'clock, we were like, oh, we have not eaten. We didn't even feel hungry. So, but when you're doing something you're passionate about, you don't even worry. Okay, Uncle Jock, like you say, if you're not putting in the work, you cannot be mad at the result you're getting for the work you did not put in.
Exactly.
Right? So, but this woman right here, I wanted to bring her up to share her experience. She just joined us. She's on a mission. Miss Josie, are you able to speak? Miss Josie, she's on attendee, I think. Let's see. Well, if not, okay. So if not, I just, is she coming on?
Nope.
Okay. So,
Good morning.
Oh, there she is.
Yes,
Welcome,
go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm so sorry, Dr. Teresa. I was on mute. Good morning, everyone. I'm really, really super excited. Oh my God, it was just a blessing meeting Dr. Teresa. If you all know her, she is the fireball, I tell you. I mean, you can't help but she has this contagious spirit about her, and she's ready to to teach because she is a doctor of education, as you all know. So she's all about teaching, and that's what I like. And she got me. I'm running that SFA of the 30 days, and I have 3 licensed members on my team already. And we as last night we put in some points, and we are running nonstop because the goal is to get to the next level as soon as possible. Dr. Teresa, thank you so much, and you guys, thank you for allowing me to share.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Who are you passing
Thank
that ball to,
you.
Dr. T?
Let's see. Oh, goodness. Money. More money, more. Oh, my goodness. This lady, I know she is just killing it over there. Please, please, please share. It's your turn. Take it away. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Teresa. You
Thank
are
you.
definitely an inspiration. Everything you're doing, I'm watching and learning from you. So thank you so much. I want to share this morning. Mark talked about one of our teammates. She has to work this morning, but she's not on. But just so you guys know, she will be hitting the next level. And she hadn't even got her license. She's been in the business, I think maybe 2 weeks, but she has got set up in 2 weeks. She set up about 10 green sheets just from talking to people at her job. So she is on fire. She was inspired by you, Jock. She said that if Jock was able to climb the levels before he got his license, I'm going to do the same thing. So her goal is to be at 100% by the time she get her license, and she is headed there. So we're fired about that. And just for the cycling, the contest. Watch out, guys. Just keep looking for them MBTs to come through.
I love it, love it, love it. And like you said, Mo Money Mo, you know, you can, it's called playing without the ball. You can build. One thing I love about Xperia, they allow you to build from day one when you don't even have a license. Like, that is huge right there. And if you got somebody, like sometimes people, when they join, a lot of times they just say, leave me alone. All I want to do is study for my test. And that's respect. But then you got some people to say, no, open up the floodgate. Let me study for the test. Let me sell, debt medic. Let me do everything. Some people can handle it. So what we got to do as professionals and as recruiters, when we're recruiting people, let them see the whole menu, let them see the buffet, and then let them operate depending on how their internal operating systems are built. Let them decide which track they want to run on after that. But that's great. That's great, Mo Money Mo.
All right. And also, I was just going to say that she's going to, I forgot, but I looked over there and saw Tawana. That's why I forgot. But Tawana, I see that hand up, and this lady, not only does she speak eloquently, she is doing some great, awesome things in this business. I've been watching her, and I love those silver locks. I know we don't talk about them, but I love them. And so, sis, what do you have for us this morning?
Okay, pardon the noise. It didn't start until I started talking. So I am in the doctor's office waiting for my mom to come out. She's a breast cancer survivor, and she's found another lump, so she's getting it tested today. However, I have taken it upon myself to get this family reunion together that people were lacking on doing. And I felt like in my spirit that I had to try to I had to pull my family together. So we were thinking it was going to be maybe 50 people. Now it's up to 75 of people that are going to show up, that I managed to get them moving in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm going to take it upon myself to get up and tell all of them what we need to do here. And it's really important for me to do this now because she might not be here next year.
Right.
So I felt like this was hard for me to do because she is the matriarch of the family now.
Right.
So not this Saturday, next Saturday, I'm going to have those green sheets ready. And I'm going to stand up and I'm going to tell my family what we need to be doing before we lose another one.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I just wanted to throw that out there that we need to make this happen, y'all. And that's
cool. Love it, love it, love it. And who you passing that ball to, Lady T?
But I'm going to pass it to my sister. I am super proud of everything she's doing. My Capricorn, I know it's going to kill his business. And I know it's just a matter of time before Gaji hits. She might hit ED before me in the way she moves. So take it away, sis.
Thank you, sis. I kind of knew that was coming. I had a meeting last night with one of my daughter's friends who's, he's new, he's selling Cutco knives. Went through the whole demonstration, great set of knives. But the first thing I asked him was what commission he was making off the sale of the knives. And he said 10%, and some of these knives are, quite expensive if you buy the package or whatever. But I just shared with him the business last night and sent him the Eric's video, and we're gonna talk again today because he wants to get into HVAC. He's in school, but this can fund your dreams. And I'm not stopping him from doing what he wants to do, but why not do this part-time versus selling knives door to door? And I also have some Indeed applications today. So I'll be doing the new thing I said I was going to do is call them and put them on my Calendly versus them waiting for them to do it. I talked to Jen and got a good nugget of changing the time frame on my Glenlee from 45 minutes to 15. Sometimes people see that and don't want to commit to that. So, like I said, just be coachable, pivot. That's what I'm doing.
So, Gaji, real quick, because this might help a couple people. So, right now, you are doing Indeed ads, right?
Right. I have a
Also,
job posting on Indeed. So I get applicants, and I screen who I want to reach out to. But what was happening is they would schedule or they wouldn't schedule. It makes you wonder why they didn't. And it might be because of that time frame that they were
right,
seeing on my calendar. Because a lot of them are licensed agents. I mean, you have the right ad out there, you get licensed agents applying.
nice. Hope y'all picking up what she putting down. Also, Gaji, you're somebody that's been in the business, but you were on the other side. When I say the other side, can you explain to everybody what I mean when I say on the other side?
Yep, I've done case management and I've also done underwriting. With case management, you're basically helping the agent get paid. So you're the liaison between the carrier and the agent. And when Tawana brought this opportunity to me, it was kind of a no-brainer because I know what life insurance can do. But also, some of these agents are aging out. The way they practice is aging out. And they're not as advanced when it comes to doing things via Zoom or these are your door-to-door agents. And if you want to be honest, a lot of them aren't that bright. We're a smart set of people on this call. We can
Right.
do this. Like we can do this to a place that they never even dreamed.
Well, that's why I even wanted to make that point or kind of unbox some of this stuff because, man, for the folks that have never experienced any other companies or any other cultures or haven't experienced any other situations in life insurance in the industry, man, I know it probably sounds convenient to say, hey, we got the power tools, we got a green sheet, we got great leadership, but I'm trying to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we got some special stuff in house. We got some special stuff in house. And like Gaji said, the industry usually moves slow. That's one thing Eric and myself and Relly and Dr. Meri, we saw when we first got in this industry that they're doing things really way behind when it comes to technology, when it comes to tools, when it comes to processes. We need to take advantage of where we are in this whole scheme of things and the fact that we have some tools that can expedite our whole process, that can expedite everything that we're doing. So I just wanted to really, really shine the spotlight on that because a lot of people that haven't had experience or haven't been in the industry, they don't realize how good we have it, not just in Xperia, but in USAX. We got it sweet, y'all. So thank you for sharing, Gaji. So what we're gonna do? Did you have anything else you want to say, Gaji, before I switch?
Well, I was just gonna say real quick, and even on Indeed, it's a high turnover position. A lot of these agents out here are floundering about. They don't have a system. We have a system to plug them into, so don't be afraid to talk to agents. It's not all about the commission sometimes.
Yep. Thank you for sharing. And so what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna move out of the way so we can continue with our show. So I'm gonna give it to none other than the index voice of inspiration, Mr. Troy Gandy. Take it away, sir.
All right, all right. Well, there we go. And let's not be